Your old loop does not need a month to come back. Sometimes it comes back by lunch. You wake up with good intentions, check one thing, lose the first hour, promise to restart after breakfast, and somehow the whole day becomes damage control. One day will not fix your whole life, but one clean day can stop the slide. Sometimes your brain does not need another motivational speech. It needs 24 hours without the usual chaos. Less stimulation, better sleep pressure, one focused task, food that does not crash you, movement, and enough silence to hear yourself think again. So this is the 24-hour brain reset routine, not a medical reset, not magic, a practical day designed to lower noise and rebuild direction. The most important part is not the morning, it is what you do when the old loop tries to return in the afternoon. Start the night before. A good reset does not begin in the morning. It begins when you stop poisoning tomorrow. Before bed, write tomorrow's one anchor task. Choose the task that would make the day feel meaningful even if nothing else went perfectly. Do not write a fantasy list. Write the one task that would make you respect the day. Then move the phone away from the bed. Not because phones are evil, because your first and last attention should not belong to an algorithm. Now, morning. For the first hour, no short content. This is the most important rule in the routine. If you flood your brain with novelty before the day even starts, normal effort feels dull. You train your brain to expect entertainment before responsibility. Instead, do three things: light, water, movement. Open the curtains or get outside if you can. Drink water. Walk for 10 to 20 minutes. No audio if possible. Let your brain wake up without being attacked by other people's thoughts. If you lose this first hour, the reset is not over, but you have made the day harder than it needed to be. After that, do the anchor task before your attention gets rented out. Set a timer for 30 to 90 minutes. Phone away. One task. No fake preparation. If the task is writing, write. If it is studying, study. If it is applying for work, apply. If it is cleaning the room that keeps making you feel stuck, clean it. The goal is not to become superhuman. The goal is to prove that your day can have a center. Here is the part people get wrong. They wait until they feel clear before starting the anchor task. Clarity often comes after you begin. The first 10 minutes may feel rough. Your brain may still want the old morning. It may ask for the phone, the news, the messages, the small hit of checking everything. Do not argue with that feeling. Start anyway. Your first clean block is not just work. It is evidence. It tells your brain, we do not need chaos before we move. Midday is for body support. Eat something that helps you think. Nothing complicated. Protein, water, real food, not only caffeine and sugar. If your brain always crashes after lunch, pay attention to what you keep feeding it. Then take another short walk or do some form of movement. Exercise is not just about appearance. Research connects physical activity with brain and executive function outcomes, and in daily life, the effect is obvious. Movement often clears mental fog. Afternoon is for the comeback. This is where most people let the reset dissolve. The morning was good, then the day became messy, and by 4 p.m. they are back in the old loop. Do not wait for a perfect second wind. The afternoon block is not about feeling inspired. It is about proving the old loop does not own the rest of the day. So create a second, smaller block, 25 minutes. Finish one loose end. Reply to the thing you are avoiding. Clean one surface. Review notes. Prepare tomorrow's work environment. This is the turning point of your actual life. When the day dips, do you leave or do you re-enter? This block is not about productivity theater. It is about preventing chaos from rebuilding itself. Evening is for reducing input. 2 hours before sleep, lower the stimulation. You do not need to sit in darkness like a statue. Just stop feeding your brain high-speed content until the last second. Use the evening audit. What moved my life forward today? Where did I leak attention? What is tomorrow's anchor? Then do one boring closing action. Pack your bag, clear your desk, put your phone away, choose clothes, set water nearby, write the first step of tomorrow's task. The reset works because it removes friction from the good choice before tomorrow begins. One more rule for the evening. Do not turn the audit into a courtroom. If you leaked attention, write it down. If you broke the plan, write it down. If you kept one promise, write that down too. The point is feedback, not punishment. A reset day fails when shame takes over, because shame usually sends people back into the exact behavior they were trying to escape. Data is cleaner. Data lets tomorrow improve. Here is the full 24-hour routine. Night before, choose the anchor task and move the phone away. Morning, no short content, light, water, movement. First work block, one serious task before the day gets noisy. Midday, real food and movement. Afternoon, one cleanup block. Evening, lower input, audit the day, prepare tomorrow. Do not judge the routine by whether you feel amazing. Judge it by whether you feel more in control. Control is the metric, not motivation, not aesthetic. Control. That is the point. Your brain does not reset because one day was perfect. It resets because one day proves the old loop is not mandatory. And once you have one clean day, the question changes. It is no longer, can I fix my life? It becomes, can I repeat the parts that worked tomorrow?